give my prediction, because sometimes the training goes well, sometimes the training goes bad. You hear whispers.
Boxing is blessed with a few legends who are known for their outspoken nature, and Carl Froch is certainly one of them, especially when it comes to expressing his opinions.
Hey guys, Tyson Fury here. Back in the gym.
In the last few months, Carl Froch has had altercations with Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, John Fury, and several others. Since Tyson Fury's fight with Francis Ngannou last October, Froch has been vocal about all matters concerning not just Tyson, but every member of the Fury family.
John Fury, the fighting man, 100-0 on the hard road. But come on, don't be calling out the Cobra.
This time, Carl Froch has joined other boxing professionals in criticizing Tyson Fury's training strategy. After Fury revealed that he plans to add significant weight and use the same technique he deployed against Deontay Wilder, where his added bulk allowed him to absorb punches and overpower his opponent, Froch and others have expressed their concerns. They believe that Tyson Fury should maintain the level of fitness he exhibited during the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship match in May, arguing that deviating from his proven methods is unwise. Froch and his peers have heavily condemned Fury's strategy, asserting that it will not work against Alexander Usyk, who is too mobile and skillful to be easily trapped.
You and me, Wembley Stadium, 93,000 crowd. I'm up for that, my friend.
So anyway, you said you're
Well, Tyson Fury has finally fired back at Carl Froch. But let's first take a look at what Froch had to say about Fury and his upcoming fight. Speaking to Casino.org, former world champion and Hall of Famer Carl Froch made his prediction, siding with Fury to retain his belts, while acknowledging the tough challenge ahead. "It's going to be interesting," Froch said. "Usyk is 37. He's older than Fury, but he lives the life. It's not the age of the fighter, but the miles on the clock. Fury has more miles on the clock. Having had 3 tough fights against Deontay Wilder, he was on the floor against Francis Ngannou. It's not a fight we necessarily need to see. We saw all that we needed in the first fight, but rematches are very popular at the minute across the board."
Yeah, they're trying to tell us that Fury's going to be bigger and better. Bigger and better isn't going to beat Usyk. Right. It's really not. If he puts some more weight and tries to think, well, you know what, I'm going to bully Usyk this time. I'm going to go in, I'm going to walk him down. I'll be able to take his shots on that.
"I predict a Usyk win, probably on points, but I wouldn't rule out a late stoppage," Froch continued. "If Fury goes for it, as he suggests, he could gas out towards the end of the fight. It would be great for British boxing if Fury could win, as it might set up a third fight. However, it's an incredibly tough ask for him. Fury will likely push for a stoppage this time around to take the result out of the judge's hands."
first defeat at the hands of Usyk, and if you go into an immediate rematch and lose the immediate rematch again, then it's kind of...
Tyson Fury has finally responded to Carl Froch's recent criticisms. Before delving into Fury's fiery retort, let's review Froch's statements about Fury and his upcoming fight. Speaking to Casino.org, former world champion and Hall of Famer Carl Froch predicted that Alexander Usyk would win against Fury, likely on points, though he didn't rule out a late stoppage. Froch expressed concerns about Fury's endurance, suggesting that if Fury went all out as he suggested, he might gas out towards the end. Froch acknowledged the potential benefits for British boxing if Fury won, but emphasized the challenges ahead. "It's going to be interesting," Froch said. "Usyk is 37. He's older than Fury, but he lives the life. It's not the age of the fighter, but the miles on the clock. Fury has more miles on the clock. Having had 3 tough fights against Deontay Wilder, he was on the floor against Francis Ngannou. It's not a fight we necessarily need to see. We saw all that we needed in the first fight, but rematches are very popular at the minute across the board." Froch continued, "I predict a Usyk win, probably on points, but I wouldn't rule out a late stoppage. If Fury goes for it, as he suggests, he could gas out towards the end of the fight. It would be great for British boxing if Fury could win, as it might set up a third fight. However, it's an incredibly tough ask for him. Fury will likely push for a stoppage this time around to take the result out of the judge's hands. Froch's critiques didn't stop at his prediction. He also criticized Fury's strategy, which involves gaining significant weight and employing the same tactics used in his second and third bouts against Deontay Wilder. According to Froch, while this approach worked against Wilder, it may not be effective against a more mobile and skillful opponent like Usyk. It's a strategy that has worked well for him in the past, drawing with Deontay Wilder when they first fought before stopping him in the second and third bouts. But professionals like myself believe it's not suitable for someone like Usyk. He's too mobile and skillful to be trapped by that strategy, Froch stated. In response, Tyson Fury slammed Froch and other professionals trying to dictate his fight strategy. "I don't listen to dumb heads like Carl. I follow my heart, and it'll bring me the victory," Fury retorted. "I remember I boxed really well in Wilder 1, and I didn't get the decision. I did the same the other night when I boxed 3 or 4 months ago. In Wilder 2, I went to knock an idiot out, and we all know what happened there. I'm going to knock another idiot out." You don't expect Carl Froch to criticize just one thing about me. Froch didn't limit his criticisms to Fury's fighting strategy. He also took aim at Fury's decision to keep his father, John Fury, in his corner. Froch labeled John's presence during the undisputed world heavyweight title clash in May as terrible and unprofessional, blaming him for Fury's struggles in the ring. John Fury made a big mess of himself and single-handedly set the stage for his son's first career loss, Froch said. "Having multiple people giving instructions does Tyson no favors. Robert McCracken was the main voice in my corner. Tony Sims would give me a bit of instruction as I stepped off the stall to go out for the round. But when 3 people, including Big John Fury, are shouting and screaming at you, you're listening to absolutely nobody. It was terrible and unprofessional." Froch further commented on Tyson Fury's performance against Usyk, particularly highlighting the 9th round where Fury was given a standing 8 count after Usyk landed a series of blows. Froch questioned Fury's hunger and motivation, suggesting that financial gain might now be his primary focus. The 35-year-old is expected to exercise his contractual right to a rematch, but I question his hunger, Froch said. Money seems to be his sole motivation. I overheard him in the ring saying, "Show me the money," as if that's all he's interested in now. How will that settle with him when he looks in the mirror and his head hits the pillow? Despite Froch's criticisms, Fury's promoter, Alex Krassyuk, confirmed that the rematch with Usyk is set to take place, emphasizing their commitment to promises made. "We are men of our word," Krassyuk told Boxing King Media. "If we shake hands and promise something, we do it. I see no reason for the rematch not to take place." Saudi boxing chief Turki Al-Sheikh recently confirmed that the second fight is penciled in for December. Following this, a bout between Fury and Anthony Joshua is being targeted for March 2025. Interestingly, Carl Froch offered unexpected advice to Usyk, suggesting that he should ignore the rematch and retire. Usyk is 37 now, so he's slowing down, Froch said. But he's got the ability to have a